Summary of A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose by Eckhart Tolle. Introduction. Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth is a profound spiritual guide that seeks to help readers transcend their ego-based consciousness and awaken to a higher state of awareness. The book builds on the ideas introduced in Tolle's earlier work, The Power of Now, and presents a compelling framework for personal and collective transformation. Tolle argues that humanity is at a critical crossroads. We must evolve beyond the ego and awaken to a new level of consciousness to create a more harmonious, sustainable, and peaceful world. The central theme of the book revolves around the concept of the ego and the ways in which it creates dysfunction, suffering, and disconnection in both individuals and society. By understanding and dissolving the ego, Tolle asserts, we can experience inner peace, fulfillment, and contribute to global transformation. Chapter by Chapter Summary. Chapter 1. The Flowering of Human Consciousness. Tolle begins by explaining that humanity is at a crucial stage in its evolutionary journey. He draws parallels between the blossoming of flowers, which were the first expressions of beauty on Earth, and the awakening of human consciousness. Just as flowers once transformed the planet, the awakening of human consciousness has the potential to shift humanity from ego-driven existence to a state of spiritual enlightenment. Tolle argues that many people are trapped in egoic thinking, which leads to suffering, conflict, and environmental destruction. However, he emphasizes that crises often serve as catalysts for transformation. Through collective suffering, humanity has the opportunity to awaken to a new way of being. Chapter 2. Ego, the current state of humanity. The ego is the central obstacle to spiritual awakening, according to Tolle. He explains that the ego is the false sense of self that identifies with thoughts, emotions, possessions, roles, and labels. The ego thrives on separation, comparison, and the need to feel superior or inferior. Tolle discusses the pain body, a term he uses to describe the accumulation of emotional pain carried by individuals and collective groups. The pain body feeds on negativity and perpetuates suffering. The ego and the pain body work hand in hand, keeping people trapped in unconscious patterns of behavior. Awakening begins when individuals become aware of their egoic patterns and start disidentifying from them. This awareness creates space for a deeper connection to the present moment and a higher level of consciousness. Chapter 3. The Core of Ego. In this chapter, Tolle delves deeper into the nature of the ego, explaining that it derives its identity from external factors like possessions, achievements, and social roles. He introduces the concept of form identity, which refers to the ego's attachment to physical and conceptual forms. Tolle emphasizes that the ego is not inherently evil. Rather, it is a stage in human evolution. However, humanity must transcend the ego to reach its full potential. He encourages readers to observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, as this practice helps dissolve the ego and brings clarity. Chapter 4. Role-playing, the many faces of the ego. The ego often manifests through role-playing, where individuals adopt personas to gain approval, power, or validation. Tolle explains how these roles, such as the victim, the villain, or the hero, create a false sense of identity and perpetuate suffering. By recognizing and relinquishing these roles, individuals can access their authentic selves and experience greater freedom. Tolle emphasizes the importance of honesty and authenticity in relationships, as they help dissolve egoic patterns. Chapter 5. The Pain Body. The pain body is a dense energy field composed of accumulated emotional pain. Tolle explains that the pain body often becomes active in response to triggering events, leading to destructive behavior and emotional turmoil. The pain body feeds on negativity and seeks to perpetuate itself. To transcend the pain body, individuals must become aware of its presence and observe it without reacting. This awareness creates space for transformation and healing. Tolle emphasizes that the pain body is not who you are. It is an aspect of the ego that can be dissolved through consciousness. Chapter 6. Breaking Free. This chapter focuses on the process of awakening and breaking free from egoic patterns. Tolle explains that awareness is the key to transcending the ego. By observing thoughts and emotions without identifying with them, individuals can create space for their true essence to emerge. He introduces the concept of presence, which is the state of being fully aware and connected to the present moment. Presence dissolves the ego and allows individuals to experience peace, fulfillment, and joy. Chapter 7, Finding Who You Truly Are. Tolle explores the question of identity, encouraging readers to look beyond the ego and discover their true selves. He explains that the essence of who you are is not defined by your thoughts, emotions, or possessions. It is the timeless, formless consciousness that underlies all existence. By connecting with this deeper sense of self, individuals can experience inner peace and freedom. Tolle emphasizes the importance of letting go of attachments and embracing impermanence as a natural part of life. Chapter 8, The Discovery of Inner Space. Inner space refers to the state of presence and stillness that arises when individuals disidentify from their thoughts and emotions. Tolle explains that inner space is the doorway to spiritual awakening and the realization of oneness with all life. He encourages readers to cultivate inner space through practices like mindfulness, meditation, and conscious breathing. Inner space helps dissolve the ego and creates a deeper connection to the present moment. Chapter 9, Your Inner Purpose. Tolle distinguishes between outer purpose, the goals and achievements of the ego, and inner purpose, the process of awakening and aligning with the present moment. He explains that the true purpose of life is to awaken to your inner purpose and contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. By living in alignment with your inner purpose, you can approach outer tasks with greater clarity, creativity, and fulfillment. Tolle emphasizes that inner purpose always takes precedence over outer purpose, as it serves the deeper needs of the soul. Chapter 10, A New Earth. In the final chapter, Tolle envisions a new Earth, a transformed world where humanity lives in harmony with itself and the planet. He explains that the awakening of individual consciousness is the key to creating this new Earth. Tolle emphasizes that change begins within. By dissolving the ego and aligning with presence, individuals can contribute to the collective shift in consciousness. He encourages readers to embrace their role as agents of change and to embody the principles of peace, compassion, and unity. Key takeaways. The ego and its impact. The ego creates a false sense of self based on external factors, leading to suffering and disconnection. Awareness as a catalyst. Awareness is the key to dissolving the ego and awakening to a higher state of consciousness. The pain body. Emotional pain accumulates over time and feeds on negativity, but it can be transcended through presence and awareness. Inner purpose. The ultimate purpose of life is to awaken to your true essence and contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. A new Earth. Individual transformation is the foundation for creating a more harmonious and sustainable world. King, analysis and comments. Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth offers a transformative perspective on spirituality and personal growth. The book challenges readers to examine their egoic patterns and embrace a deeper sense of self. Tolle's writing is both accessible and profound, making complex spiritual concepts relatable to a broad audience. One of the strengths of the book is its practical approach to spirituality. Tolle provides actionable insights and techniques for cultivating awareness, presence, and inner peace. His emphasis on the interconnectedness of all life resonates deeply in an era marked by environmental and social crises. However, the book's philosophical nature may require readers to engage with it multiple times to fully grasp its teachings. Some readers may find the concepts abstract, but Tolle's gentle and compassionate tone makes the journey worthwhile. Suggestions for application. Practice mindfulness. Dedicate time each day to observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Cultivate presence. Focus on the present moment through meditation, conscious breathing, or simply paying attention to your surroundings. Let go of attachments. Reflect on areas where your ego may be creating attachments and work toward releasing them. Heal the pain body. When triggered, observe your emotional responses and choose not to react impulsively. His other book recommendations. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, a foundational guide to mindfulness and spiritual awakening. The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer explores the nature of consciousness and the path to inner freedom. You Are Here by Thich Nhat Hanh, a practical guide to mindfulness and living in the present moment. Radical Acceptance by Tara Brach teaches how self-compassion and mindfulness can transform your life. Conclusion. A New Earth is a powerful call to action for both personal and collective transformation. Eckhart Tolle's teachings inspire readers to transcend the ego, embrace their true selves, and contribute to the creation of a more harmonious world. By cultivating awareness and presence, we can awaken to our life's purpose and participate in the evolution of consciousness. This book is a must-read for anyone seeking spiritual growth and a deeper understanding of life.